Okay, everybody, we had some questions from people today about how do you bring your camera animation in from Maya to Unreal? And it's actually ridiculously easy once you know how to do it. It's taken me a little while, but I finally have it working. So I have this character in here that I just grabbed from Sketchfab. He is at 0. He's at the origin. So let's get a camera. We're going to create a camera. I'm going to select this camera and look through this camera. Let's see. I'll select the character real quick and frame up on this guy. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and set a keyframe on this guy, or sorry, on this camera at the beginning of the sequence. You know what? Actually, let's go a little bit closer. I have auto key on, so let's just do something like this. Um, so that will be our frame one. And we'll go to the end. Eh, Whoops, don't want to do that. And we will, um, I'm not sure why all that's like that. We're just going to put this back at 0. And we'll frame up something like this. Okay. So good enough for this demo. All right. So we've set keys at the beginning and end. I have my camera selected. I'm going to go to File, Export Selection. My general options, I'm on FBS Export. I'm going to go check this. I created a preset called Unreal 2. It doesn't really matter. You can create that or not create it. It's up to you. You just want to check a couple things on your export options. So I have animation checked. I have my cameras checked. I have embed media checked. I don't know whether you need this on or not, but I have it on. Okay, so save preset. It's already saved for me. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to export my selection. I have a million camera tests exported, but I will do another one. So we'll just save this one at 7. Camera test 7. It's saved to my desktop. Export selection. All right, so I get some silly FBX error common. So we're going to ignore that, and we're going to go to Unreal. So I actually created a sequencer already. So if you just create yourself a sequencer and you hit camera, it will create a new camera in your sequencer. And all you need to do is right click on this and go to import. And then CamTest 7 is what we want, open. Okay, this is important. So when you're importing this FBX, by default, I think match name only is on, and I think create cameras is on. We don't want either one of those on. We already have a camera created, and we don't want to match it by name. Okay, so we want to have these other three on, and these units are fine. So I'm going to hit import. Okay, so you can see it has brought in my animation from Maya. It's not in focus. I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter. You can just go over here to your details panel, click on this little eyedropper, click on this guy. It'll snap him into focus. If you want, you can turn on. Unreal has this very handy focal plane that drops this purple plane, and you can adjust this. You're assured that whatever it is in crisp focus. You can turn that off. Um, and there we have it. We have our camera animation in Unreal. So I've done this a number of times, and I should point out that I think Unreal defaults to 30 FPS. So if it was on 30 FPS, because I had saved out exactly 100 frame camera animation on that. So if you brought it in on 30 FPS, you'll notice that it actually goes to 125 frames. Um, so just note that there will be a discrepancy if your framing is different. So if you change this back to 24, you're back to 100, and we have our camera animation, and everything's working great. All right, guys, hope this helps.